Hey, what's up, you guys? Before I start the video, I want y'all to hear something right quick. Yeah, that shit was fucking majestic, wasn't it? It comes from the 2004 anime Tsukuyomi moon phase, which is about a photographer who specializes in taking photos of supernatural things and goes to Germany to find a girl that's trapped in a castle while taking photos there. There's more to it, of course, but that's the gist of it. Is it good? Yeah, I like it. A lot. Is it the second coming of Christ? No. Is it getting any type of Anime of the Year awards? Fuck no. But it does have a very gothic feel to it. To me, I really like that, and it has dramatic fight scenes and really creative camera angles that give it that extra pop, you know? And the soundtrack is goated. It's so good, it makes you want to lay on your stomach and kick your feet up in the air. But I can talk about the anime all day, but today we're talking about the manga. What the fuck is the rest? You see, I watched the anime around late 2019, early 2020, and I wanted to see how the manga was. And the manga app that I was using at the time only had it to maybe 75 chapters, and then skipped all the way to the final chapter, like chapter 109 or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I downloaded another manga app, and the same thing. Chapter 75, then skips all the way to the final chapter. I'm like, so what's going on? Why is it doing that? Like, I downloaded like 3 different apps and it all did the same thing. So I read it all the way up to chapter 75 and then I dropped it. And then I was like, maybe a year later, I picked it back up and then I saw that Manga Updates actually have the rest of the chapters. And when I read it, I was like, okay, cool. I'm in the dough. I'm finna read all the way to the final chapter. I'll go all the way up to chapter 81 and Manga Updates got hacked. Okay, I dropped the manga again. Now fast forward about a month ago and my determination has not dwindled. I will read the rest of this manga no matter what. So I started doing some research and I started from the bottom. I looked at my old manga apps to see if maybe there was some other chapters that were uploaded on there. Nope. And the manga app that I use for my desktop is still the same. It goes from chapter 81 and then skips to chapter 109. And then some recent apps that I use don't even have 109 at all. I didn't see as far back as like chapter 24 and then just stops. I got so desperate that I was willing to pay for the volumes on Amazon just to see if they have everything there. And guess what? They don't have that shit either. So from what I know now is that Moonface has 16 volumes. 4 are missing, but the last chapters of the last volume is circling around the internet for some reason, but not the rest. Now it's time to see if anybody has the same problem as me. So I've tried to find some form of a fan base to see what's going on there. I went on YouTube, nothing. I mean, there's reviews of the anime dating back 10 years, but nothing about the manga. I went on Twitter and I found something. A person that uploaded their Moonface manga collection saying this: I was only just now finally able to find all and complete my Tsukuyomi Moonface volume 1 through 12 manga collection, considering volume 13 seems to have never really been published or just nearly impossible to find. Okay, I found something. There's a fan base that likes the manga other than me, but it wasn't what I wanted. It just showed that there's a very small niche fan base that can't find the last 4 volumes just like me. But I do have somewhat of an answer. The last volume just hasn't been published, but it begs the question, how the fuck did chapter 109 get translated? So if we're going by what the Twitter guy said, the last 4 volumes haven't been published, and that person is correct, unfortunately. While I was doing research, I went to mangaupdates.com and someone commented this: the Japanese manga is complete with 16 volumes. However, Tokyo Pop holds the license and it appears they've stopped new English releases at volume 12, with no indication from them on when or if they plan to release the final volumes. And that comment was made in 2009. And some of them comments are dating back to 2007, so 16 years people been having the same problem as me. Now let's go back to the last chapter, chapter 109. There is an English translation, so that means that the last chapter is not officially translated. So where are the scanlations from chapter 82 to 108? So I went back to where all the chapters I found them at in the first place, Manga Updates, to see if maybe they have the rest of the chapters and this little goose chase will be over. I haven't been on Manga Updates since the hacking, so that was maybe what, 2021, so 2 years. Some stuff might be lost in there, so I don't know. I hope not, but let's see. And they don't have it. It's chapter 81. It's chapter 81. Maybe they weren't there in the first place. I don't know. This might have been a Mandela effect. I really don't know, because I could have sworn when I first tried to read the manga on Manga Updates, all the chapters were there. So maybe if I go to the comments, there might be something that says, hey, these chapters were uploaded, you know what I'm saying? Like these were here. Like somebody say like, oh wow, chapter 85 was so good, you know what I mean? Like, cause this feel like I might be misremembering, so I went to the comments and I was right. They were uploaded and these comments confirmed it for me. So what now? I did all this research, I was shaking and baking, moving and grooving, but I'm in the same spot. I did all of this. I know that Tokyo Pop holds the rights and never put out an English translation for the last 4 volumes. So what now? I still don't have an answer on who has the unofficial English translation, because chapter 109 is translated, but chapters 82 to 108 isn't. So what do I do now? So now I have 2 options. The first option is hit up the guy that uploaded it on Manga Updates in the first place. But you see, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem, because he hasn't been active on Manga Updates in 4 years. He has a Discord, so let's see if we can hit him up on Discord. I highly doubt it. If someone hasn't been active in 4 years there, I don't know, he might not be active on Discord. Let's see. And then my second option is to hop on Reddit and see if there's some type of moon phase subreddit or something like that. Maybe I can ask some questions about the last 4 chapters. Maybe they have it, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, so they don't have a subreddit. So what I'm gonna do now is go to r/manga and see if I can get some type of comment or something like that. Maybe somebody knows something that I don't know, you know? Maybe I can get some answers there. Okay, so like, I'm on Reddit, right? And, you know, I did it, so I did a little thing, you know, I told them, but my image isn't processing that. It's my first time really being on a Reddit like that, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope they see the image, cause how they gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Like, how they gonna know? Oh, I got a new comment. Ooh, did it show? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. They lied to me. There is no new comment. Fuck y'all. But yeah, it's on Reddit if you want to see it. Okay, so it's like 10 o'clock right now. I posted this like around 2 o'clock or something like that. So it's been like 8 hours or something like that. And I finally got a comment. And this is what the comment says. You could have just said Tsukuyomi instead of making me open a link. Goddamn, my bad. I ain't know. I don't be on Reddit like that. Oops. But anyway, Tokyo Pops went out of business before finishing it. And it was a really old series at that point, so it's not surprising that nobody recovered or scanlated it. It's really only known for getting the Shaft anime adaptation before they became well known. I mean, the comment, it was a nice comment. I respect it, I appreciate it, but at the same time, I'm still back at square one. So I have no answers about a scanlation. I already know that Tokyo Pop went out of business before finishing it, so what am I... Like, there had to be something there. Like, what's going on? Like, is scanlation that hard to find? Like, somebody has it. I don't know who, but somebody got it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of frustration in my voice after reading that comment. But still, we have one more hope left. The person who uploaded the rest of the chapters years ago. So now we wait. I'm quite impatient, so I'm gonna wait about a day and a half and see if he accepts my friend request. If not, oh well, we made it this far. Okay, so like, it's been 5 days or whatever, and yeah, he's not active at all. Like, I've been pending. I sent a friend request and it's still pending. Like, I don't like he's not active at all. I checked his Twitter, I done checked his Reddit. He's not active on any of that. So yeah, so none of my options work. I thought at least one of them was gonna work, but I guess not. So what am I gonna do now? I don't know. This was very difficult to do because there's so many things that just tells you that, I don't know, like, it's actually crazy how hard it is to find the rest of these chapters, and it's kind of frustrating, you know? It's really, really frustrating trying to find some type of answer and you get nothing. You're back at square one, you know? I made this video just to see if I can get some type of answers. Maybe, you know, somebody might got volume 13 or something like that. And I would have been happy with that, you know? Volume 13, and then maybe I'll just skip to chapter 109 and call it a day, you know? But nobody even have that. There may be somebody out there that have the chapters, the rest of them, but as for now, nah. There's people just as stumped as I am, which is actually kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Just think about it. If there's people out there that's having a hard time trying to find this manga, imagine how many there are that people just can't find, you know? Just because a company has the license to it and they went out of business, and now it's hard to even get an English translation, and then even a scanlation is even difficult. Just imagine how many more mangas that are just like Moon Phase that you can't even read because they're just hard to find. And that's kind of sad because I really want to know what happens in it. But I'm gonna keep my head up. There has to be somebody with it. So maybe in another 4+ years, there might be somebody that comes around and say, hey, you the guy that uploaded that video, right? You looking for the chapters? I got you, man. I hope that happens. It probably won't, but a man can dream. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you when I see you.